All right, let's dive into something truly mind-bending. We're going to explore an idea from Dr. Hasan Raza that could completely flip the switch on how you see reality. It goes after the one thing we all think is a given, the flow of time. What if the past, present, and future aren't what we think they are at all? So, is the flow of time actually real? I mean, what kind of question is that, right? It sounds absurd. Our gut tells us, of course it's real. We feel it every single moment of every day. It's the rhythm of our lives. But what if that feeling is just a feeling? That's what we're going to put under the microscope today. Okay, so here's what we all just kind of know about time, right? Time moves forward. The past is over and done with. You can't go back. The present is this one fleeting moment we're all in. And the future, well, it's a total mystery. It's unwritten. This is basically our built-in user manual for how reality works. But here's the twist. What if that user manual is wrong? I mean, what if our deepest intuition is actually leading us astray? Because modern physics, especially since Einstein, has been painting a picture of time that is so strange, so profound, that it just doesn't line up at all with our day-to-day experience. Our first major clue comes from the biggest stage you can imagine, the cosmos itself. It's a concept from physics known as the block universe. And this is where our common sense idea of time really starts to crumble. So what exactly is the block universe theory? Well, in a nutshell, it's the idea that the past, the present, and the future, they all exist right now, simultaneously. You know how every city in the world exists at the same time, even though you can only be in one of them? The block universe says time is just like that. Every moment that ever was or ever will be is just another place in spacetime. And you can see how different these two views are. The way we feel things, the universe is constantly becoming. It's a story being written moment by moment. But in the block universe view, the whole story is already written. The universe just is. The past isn't gone, it's still there. The future isn't some vague possibility, it's there too. They're all just parts of the same structure, as real as the room you're in right now. Okay. This leads to the big, obvious question, right? If the past and future are already out there, why can't we see them? Why are we stuck on what feels like a one-way train, chugging along into the future? This is the million-dollar question, and it leads us to a really fantastic analogy. To help us wrap our heads around this, Dr. Raza uses a really powerful analogy. He calls it the space-time cinema. And this little thought experiment is going to help make this whole thing click. Just picture it. A massive, massive reel of film. And on that film is every single moment of your life. Your first birthday, what you ate for lunch yesterday, this exact moment right now, and every moment yet to come. They're all printed right there on the film, all existing at the same time. And here's how it all maps out. That entire film reel, that's the block universe, the whole of space-time. Each individual frame on that reel is a single present moment. But the most crucial part, the projector, the lens that shines a light on just one frame at a time, that's your awareness. And this is the absolute key to the whole idea. Think about it. A movie projector doesn't create the movie, right? It just shines a light on the frames that are already there. In the same way, your awareness doesn't create the present moment. It just illuminates it. And that feeling we have of time flowing, that's just the illusion created as the light of your awareness moves from one static frame to the next. So we have the physics, the film reel itself. Now let's talk about the projector lens, our own brains. This is clue number 2, and it comes from the world of neuroscience. How does our brain actually cook up this experience we call now?
Take a look at this number, 100 to 400 milliseconds. It's an unbelievably tiny slice of time, but that tiny window might just be the secret to our entire perception of reality. So, what is it?
Well, that's how long it takes your brain to build the present moment. See, your experience of now isn't instantaneous. It's a construction. Your brain spends this tiny fraction of a second gathering up all the data from your eyes and your ears and your senses, and then it edits it all together into the cohesive story you call the present. Which means, weirdly enough, you're always living just a little bit in the past.
So this is how your brain creates the illusion of flow. Neurons fire off in sequence. As that's happening, your brain is constantly encoding what just happened into memory, while at the exact same time, it's making a prediction about what's coming next. This nonstop process of remembering and predicting is what stitches all the static frames together into what feels like a smooth, continuous movie. And this leads to a pretty staggering conclusion. That river of time we all feel like we're floating in, it might not be a real feature of the universe out there. It could just be a kind of user interface that our biology creates, an evolutionary trick to help us navigate a world that's actually static and four-dimensional.
Okay, so let's put it all together. We have these two huge clues, the block universe from physics and the neuroscience of how our brain creates the present. Let's combine them into one single powerful idea.
This gets us to the static awareness hypothesis. Here's the breakdown. Spacetime is a complete static structure. The present moment you feel is just your brain's biological processing window. Your awareness is the mechanism, the projector lens that reveals spacetime, one frame at a time. And that means the flow of time isn't happening out there in the cosmos, it's happening inside your head.
This quote from Dr. Raza just perfectly captures the whole thing. Perhaps we do not travel through time. Perhaps time is architecture, and awareness is illumination. It's such a profound shift in thinking. We're not travelers moving through a landscape. The landscape is fixed and already built. Our consciousness is just the light revealing it piece by piece. And just think about what that implies for your life. It's not a journey you take. It's a complete geometric path that already exists in space-time, a finished object. Your subjective experience of living your life is just your awareness tracing that path from one end to the other. Which leaves us with one last, very big question to chew on. If your life is a completed film, already in the can, what does that make you? Are you the author, writing the story as you go? Or are you the audience, experiencing a masterpiece that was already finished long ago? That's a wild thought to leave you with. Thanks for joining me on this one.